What's up, Earthlings? My name is Alex and welcome to a new video. Today I'm gonna talk about Insane Clown Posse, also known as ICP. So, ICP is a hip-hop group duo from Detroit in Michigan that formed in 1989. The two main singers are Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope. This duo, was first known as Inner City Posse, but then in 1991 they changed their name and they adopted a horror theme, sort of clown theme to their song. So this band is defined by a lot of people as hardcore, hip-hop, and horrorcore. They are considered to be the main founding fathers of the horrorcore movement. And they did it also thanks to their performances that were very, very out and about. They started wearing clown makeup and they were unique. In 1992, after a dream one of the two members had, they started the Dark Carnival mythology. It was a series of concept albums known as Joker's Cards, and each was exploring a moral and spiritual theme. This Dark Carnival mythology then was revealed to be a sort of Christianity meaning behind it, with God as the epicenter of all this, and mainly the contrast about heaven and hell. ICP became very famous in the 90s and in the 2000s. They were both ridiculized and celebrated because they were so unique. But they continued to grow and they started their fan base, and their fans are now called Juggalos. Over the years, this band was also accused of being a gang by FBI, so they went in court to disprove this because they were from Detroit and they wanted to tell like their style of living, the state that part of Detroit was in, but they weren't a gang. Okay, so these were the main basic informations. Now I'm gonna go and tell a little bit more about their history. In 1992, the first Joker card was released, and it was named the Carnival of Carnage. And it was a way of discussing morality and judgment through horror imageries. In 1994, the second Joker's card was released. Its name was Ringmaster, and that album helped their fame a lot. The third Joker card was released in 1995 and it was called Riddlebox. In 1997, they signed with Hollywood Records. I forgot to mention, but before this, they had their own record. I think it was called Psychopath Records or something like this, I'm not sure. But now they signed with this major label, and a new album was released, The Great Milenko. This album was taken back after a few years of being out because of the lyrics it contains. Hollywood Records did not approve it, so they retired the album they signed with another record called Island Records, and then they republished it, and this album went platinum. Shit is big. In 1999, the fifth Joker's card was released, and it was called The Amazing Jekyll Brothers, and it was debuted as number 4th in the Billboard 200. Yeah, they created this meeting for every fan, basically every Juggalo fan, called Gathering of the Juggalos, and they started this annual thing, in the 2000s. In 2002, they released their final Joker's card, and it was called The Wrath Shangri-La. This is the album where they revealed that this dark carnival was always and all about God and moral choices. ICP then clarified that they aren't Christian rappers, but they do speak about a lot in their lyrics about moral and spiritual messages. In 2004, they released Hell's Pit, that was the sequel of Shangri-La, and it showed the darker side of the afterlife. In fact, a lot of people thought that Shangri-La was about heaven and Hell's Pit, obviously, to hell. From 2009 to 2012, they released new Joker cards, not from the original series, from like another series, an add-on, and one was called Bang Pow Boom, and the other The Mighty Dead Bob. In 2011, I already said they were filed, labeled as a gang, but in 2014, ICP sued the FBI for this. From 2015 to 2021, they continue releasing new Joker's cards, including The Marvelous Missing Link, Lost and Found, Fearless Fred Fury, and Yum Yum Bedlam. In regards to the style, they have a very out and about style. They use over-the-top narratives, exaggerated, almost cartoonish version of what was like living in Detroit, especially in their position. Insane Clown Posse is heavily known for their live performances, and that's because they are always super. I'm gonna read to you what ICP said one time in an interview. I don't know what interview, I couldn't find it, but yeah. We toss out, kick out, and shoot out in the crowd about 300 to 400 2 liters of Faygo at every show. We bring with us monsters, dancing clowns, girls, trampolines, and pure and absolute madness to the stage. Shaggy and I know that without all that crazy shit going on around us, we'd just be two more idiots walking back and forth, rapping on stage. ICP's motto has always been, fuck keeping it real, we just keep it entertaining. As I said before, with their announced that the Dark Carnival was all about faith and Christianity, they received a lot of backlash because, especially from Christian bigots, because they were like, oh my god, these are clowns, they can't speak for God. Well, they never told or stated that they are Christian. that they are a Christian band or whatever. They just say that they want to give a message about morals. And I feel like that's a very beautiful thing, because they're not telling you, oh yeah, believe in this. They're like saying, I don't know how to explain it really, but as a forced Christian myself, that now I don't know what I am now, but I think I am an unbeliever. This is really sweet. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. I know it was a little bit all over the place, but I always say this, so I feel like all my videos are all over the place. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on what you wanna see next. Bye!